Namaste students, I am Dr. Komal Rathore, Assistant Professor at Faculty of Ayurvedic Science in Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur, Rajasthan. So students, today's we will discuss about Bal Grah. This is Kumar Bhritya session. In this session, we will discuss about children that that's having Bal Grah, they got disease. We will discuss about it in brief in this session. So let's get started. First of all, definition of Bal Grah. So Bal Grah is a combination of two words, Bal plus Graha. So Bal is pertaining to children, while Graha means to Caesar or grapes. So Bal Graha is a Bal that is pertaining to children, while Graha means to seize or grasp. So next, characteristics of Bal Graha. In Revati Kalpadhyay, Acharya Kashyap has described morphology and habitat and characteristics of Bal Graha. So Graha are visible only to divine vision. For example, Divya Chakshu, in today's era, that's called microscope. So they are fond of Rakt Mas and Ojas. These dwell at water tanks is Sheet Putana and ruined house is Putana. Cow shade is Mukhmandika and basis of the tree that's called Pitragraha. So Jatharani, which attack pregnant and forty, is highly contagious. These whites the breast milk of Dhatri too. So Sushrut cautioned that wounds are to be protected from Graha and a neonate shall be nursed like a wounded person. So next is type of Balgra. So according to Acharya Charak, in Charak Samhita, Graha were innumerable in numbers. And Sushrut, according to Sushrut Samhita, has given much importance of Balgraha and given elaborate count of this aspect. These are 9 in number and named as Skandapasmar, Shakuni, Revati, Putana, Andhaputana, Sheetputana, Mukhmandika, and Negmesh. And according to Acharya Vagbhat, has added 3 more grahas like Swagraha, Pitragraha, and Shushkarevati, with slightly variation in nomenclature. Thus, the total number become 12, which has been classified as male and female grahas. So, gram positive and gram negative microbes in today's eras. So, male grahas are 5. It is Skand, Vishak, Mesh, Swagraha, and Pitragraha, while females are 7 like Shakuni, Putana, Sheet Putana, Andhaputana, Mukhmandika, Revati, and Shushka Revati has the 7 female grahas. So, according to Acharya Charak, 12 graha are further divided in 2 groups, 5 male graha and 7 female grahas. So, according to Acharya Kashyap, in Kashyap Samhita, reference to Bal Graha are scattered at many places. Via first reference is in Sutrasthan, where monk describe vitation of breast milk of wet nurse by Graha like Shakuni, Skand, Shashti, and Putana, which is the only contribution of Kashyap. However, description is incomplete due to extensions of manuscripts. Now, etiogenesis of Bal Graha. The disorder produced by influence of grahas are not primarily due to vitation of graha, but are external in nature. Children are mostly affected by grahas because they are dependent on others. Therefore, are unable to maintain proper hygiene by themselves. Secondly, children are deficient in immunity, thus more susceptible for various influence, including balgrahas. Shushruth has imagined very intelligently that how these graha enter the body. He opines that graha enter the body unprecisely. So the disorder produced by influence of graha are not primarily due to vitation of dosha, but are external in nature. So children are mostly affected by grahas because they are dependent on other. They are unable to maintain proper hygiene. So on the other hand, second category is related to psychological aspect of children, such as showing misconduct in front of priest, teacher, and guest, and are their movement to lonely and unauspicious place. This refers to bipolar mood disorder, wherein immunological breakdown is possible. Besides, consciousness being lost with regard of hygiene directly to the child or wet nurse. Again, etiology of Balgraha is Graha is affected to children's for Hinsa, Rati, and Bali. So, what is Hinsa? Hinsa is the first person illustrates its pathogenic nature and creates a disease like bleeding disorder. And Rati is second purpose illustrate microbe enter in the body, microbes enter in the body to complete their life cycles and create the disease. For example, in malaria and dengue fever. And Bali is the third purpose, explain using host by microbes to get the so nutrition and non-pathogenic may contribute for anabolism. Example, worms. Nutrition and non-pathogenic may be contribute for anabolism. Its example is worm. Thus, the scope of graha encroaches to minutes, virus, bacteria, fungi, parasites to the extent to mites, etc. Hence, hygiene is the term of shuchi and shuddhi. Shuddhi means asepsis or antisepsis. Plays a major role both to prevent and cure graha rogas. So, graha and its modern correlations we will discuss here. So, what is the graha? We will describe in later, and now its modern correlation is very necessary. So, Skandgraha is a polio and facial palsy, hemiplegia like, and Skandgraha or Vishak is a convulsions and epilepsy. Meshgraha is for meningitis, correlate with Meshgraha is correlate with meningitis. Swagraha is a hydrophobia and rabies. Pittagraha is for diarrhea with dehydration. Shakuni is impetigo and stomatitis. So Shakuni is the children's baby rashes. It's for impetigo and stomatitis. So Putana is the diarrhea with hypokalemia and paralytic ileus. Sheath Putana is for diarrhea with hypokalemia and hypomagnesemia. Andhaputana is also correlated with diarrhea with vitamin A deficiency and secondary infections. And Revati Graha is diarrhea with anemia. Mukhamandika is for children's cirrhosis and nephrotic syndrome. Shushka Revati is correlate with marasmus and abdominal tuberculosis. So now further we will discuss about treatment. So management of Balgraha is the general line of treatment as mentioned earlier hold good for all graha rogas by giving priority to absolute hygiene, and immunity besides asymptomatic management. They are external uses and internal uses. So for external uses, first of all is parishekha. Parishek means it should be done with decoction. It should be done with decoction prepared from Agnimantha, Varun, Haridra, Chitrak, Putika, Rohish, Paribhadra, and Karbudak is a decoction made by all these plant. Abhyang is oilation. It should be done with oil preparation for Priyangu, Lochan, Tagar, and Jatamansi. So all these plants all this plant make with oil, and this oil is used for Abhyang. So Sariva, Madhuk, Ela, and Bhunim, etc. is also used. Bali and Snan. Oblation and bathing is being administration by Tela, Tandul, Mudg, Mash, and Matasya, etc. So Dhupan is very important. That's called fumigation. So fumigations has been advocated by Sarp, Kabus, Kubus, and Grid, Mal, Gajnak, and Ushtra, Rome, etc. From all these animals, is different things get fumigate, and Dhupan karma is done. So that's all our external uses, and internal uses is the decoction that's called quath. It should be prepared from bimbi, gambhari, madhuk, kulat, badar, yav, lagu, panchmul. That's all should prepare quath. And chun, it should be prepared from khajur, mustak, narikel, kush, mridvika, and madhuk. So some different rashaushadhi is also used for that. That's all are Kumar Kalyan Ras, Jai Mangal Ras, Raj Mrigank Ras, etc. This is all for children growth and development. Oil for Mahamasha Adi oil, Shirbara oil, Prishni oil, Jyotishmati oil, etc. And Grat is Bal Grahangshak Grat, और ये बाल हरित की घृत, अष्टांगल घृत, etc. uses for internal uses. So at the end, what is the conclusion of Balgraha? So Balgraha is on the basis of above description, it is clear that Balgraha are now compared with various microbial infection which can be treated with combination approach to therapeutic and psychiatric management. Thus, this arises the importance of cleanliness and hygienic measures to adopt in a routine practice. Hence, hygiene is a term of suchi and shuddhi that I told you previously, play a major role to prevent and cure balgrahas. So pregnant woman and child is to be kept clean, well fumigate by various protective measures prescribed for child and puerperal women are actually measures to prevent infections. So Balgraha may require further modification in future. So that's all about this session. Hope you like that session and it is very informative to you. And I think I clear what is the Balgraha. So if you have any query and doubt about this session, please ask me in next session. I will definitely resolve your problem. So thank you. Thank you so much.